We wanted the children to have a quality Jewish experience with peers, and not just with us at home. We knew that they would have a good Jewish experience in our home. That's fine, but that didn't give them the wonderful peers that we had had. And unless you're together with friends, the total experience is not there. We wanted our children to have a peer group that had the same interests and values that our family did. And Ramah is the best place to find that.
My favorite part about camp is probably all the friendships and memories that you can bring home and cherish for the rest of your life.
Through camp, I've made so many new friends and gotten really close with them.
Camp friends are like no other friends because you live with them, you eat with them, like you do everything with them. And you become more like family. Like friends at school, like they're fun, you hang out with them a lot, but like your friends at camp become like part of your life, and it's hard to be without them, but you always have a next summer.
Camp Ramah is an integral part of our lives. My husband is a Camp Ramah alumni. He still has deep friendships with people that he went to camp with more than 30 years ago.
I'm Mike Cantor. This is my family, the Cantor family, and along here with the Goldfarb family, and we've been friends since the late 70s. Saul and I met here at camp as workers. And
I was a counselor. He was a worker.
And he has a bug on his face, but yeah. But so we met then, and we've been great friends ever since. And then our wives met, and then we had kids, lots of them,
after boy,
all kinds of boys. And then they all went to camp together, and they're all great friends. And two of them are living in Boston now, and it's unbelievable.
Together.
At home, it's like you go to school with your friends, you see them, you can hang out with them, but you can't like live with them and do everything with them.
Camp is like a Jewish bubble. It's like all your best friends are Jewish and they're all in the bubble. And
most importantly, when I think of my time at Ramah New England, I think of the friends I made. Some of the friends I made at Ramah New England continue to be the people I'm closest to now.
I found that the friendships that you make at camp are lifelong friendships. I am still in touch with people with whom I was a camper at Ramah in the 50s.
And to this day, my camp friends are the ones that I can talk to about the most important things in my life and about sort of big Jewish decisions that I'm struggling with or dealing with on my college campus.
I think that Camp Ramah is a place that no matter who you are, what your interests may be, you can come and connect with a various group of kids, and you can be a bunkmate with someone who could be totally different than you, but you could be best friends by the end of the summer.
Yeah, wait, what do your kids say that they love? Like what kinds of things?
They're friends. They're friends, they're friends, and they're friends. Pretty much in that order.
Camp friends are great because you spend so much time with them that they know you completely. You can completely be yourself around them, and they love you for every piece of you.
I just love that you can act like yourself, you can scream, you can dance really weirdly, you can do anything and no one judges you, and just like these are the friendships we're gonna have for a lifetime, and I know that no matter what goes on outside of camp, I always have these people in this place to return to.
When you come back to camp and you see all those friends you made, it's like the relationship sort of like resumed. There's no awkwardness, and it's just like you go back to exactly where you were last summer.
When you first get to camp, it's the most magical feeling in the entire world. You get off the bus, your first impulse is just to run, and run as fast as you can to these people who you've been waiting to see for 10 months. And you pull them into the tightest hug you possibly can.
I like to see my friends from last year from DC. She came later than me, so when her bus came, we were all throwing ourselves against the walls of the bounce house we were in, yelling, "Gabby, Gabby," because we were so excited to see her.
So there was recently a bat mitzvah in our community, so one of my daughter's friends traveled to stay with us for the bat mitzvah. She came, the friend came to my daughter's school to go pick her up, and the reunion it was during an after-school activity, so My daughter was involved in the activity, the friend was with me. When the activity was over and they ran to each other, the tears flowed. The joy that these girls had to just be together, and the joy that I had as a parent to get to share in this little moment of theirs, still, it was a beautiful moment, and I think that's what happens here for all kids at Ramah.
My experience at Camp Ramah, New England, had a significant impact on me in a variety of ways. The lifelong friendships that I built there, I think, the large majority of our bridal party at our wedding were RamahNICs, if not people we had been with at Camp Ramah, New England, then a couple people from Ramah Seminar. I suppose if you were to also include my brother, who was a longtime RamahNIC, and Rachel's sister, and two brothers, then there you go, even more on top of our friends. I grew up in a vibrant Jewish community and went to day schools, but the friendships that I made at Ramah and the time that I had there, I think, had an even greater impact than what was going on during the school year. So it definitely left an impression on me and solidified my want and need to continue that Jewish environment for myself and for my family.
Our grandkids really go there for their friends. And at the same time, they get everything else thrown in. They get the values, they get the study, they get the summer experience. They make their own new experiences.
We realized that our children would have to seek their own friendship groups, and our grandchildren have done the same thing. The fact that we have friends, our children have friends, didn't mean anything to the grandchildren until they got their groups, and we were very pleased to know that when they came back from Ramah, it clicked for them as it had for their parents and for us.